me to see if this can go live. Because where I'm sitting right now, I'm at about 1,200 feet. I've got a totally clear view of the sky, no canopy above me. But in the old days when I was up here, which would be, I haven't been up here for 2 years, there was no cell service. But the whole way up here, I kept checking and I had cell service. And I said, you got to be kidding me, which means that on one of these mountaintops around here, they've put up a cell tower. And what's funny is I do these, my little polls that I do, if you follow the channel. Monday through Friday, I do polls. I'll say, do you prefer wool or synthetic? Yes or no? Silly little things like those. And one of them I did a couple months ago. I said, when you go camping, it was something to the effect of, do you check your emails? Do you use the internet basically when you go camping? And the reason I was asking is because, when you go camping, that's your escape, right? That's the whole reason you're going, is to escape modern society. So that means there's no cell service usually where you go camping, at least up here. And that's a beautiful thing. So now there's no emails from work. There's no phone calls even. No one's texting you. You're totally free. But I can relate to loving having cell signal because then I can watch movies. It's one of my favorite things to do is go up in the woods and build my camp. During the day I'll practice all my skills here at the gun range. And then at night I cook up a big steak. I have my fire, everything's ready to go. It's pouring rain, freezing. I'm in my, shelter and I've got full bars where I can get YouTube, Netflix, whatever it is that I'm watching. I love it. Watching movies up in the woods is one of my favorite things. I've even done it where I've had never disturbing neighbors, but I've had like a little portable wireless speaker, little Bluetooth speaker, and it's there, and I've got like surround sound, and I've got whiskey and beer and cigarettes, and I'm into it all night watching movies. So it's a catch-22. And you've seen me this summer when I was on my gigs working security at festivals. The headquarters, we had the Starlink Mini, which is literally like this big. The old one was like this and had tons of cables. The new Starlink Mini is just amazing. The technology. And I keep checking because it's been like 2 years now. They've been rumoring that Starlink and T-Mobile have made an agreement. And so Starlink devices or T-Mobile phones, right, are supposed to have Starlink, right? So there's no reason that your phone right now can't be connecting up to a satellite. I mean, it is, it's just all wording games they play, right? So we've got signal that's coming from this tower, but there's satellites up there that are beaming to the tower and such. So the point of that is that the old Starlink was like this. The Mini's now like this. Well, it can do it just like this on your phone. So I'm very excited. I keep checking, and all there is a press release from T-Mobile. It's 2 years old now. And they're talking about that it's going to come. Starlink will be on T-Mobile. I mean, that's what they're saying. But again, it's been 2 years. So I would think if they want to do it, it could be overnight. It's a beautiful day. The high's supposed to be 65. I'm up here at this outdoor range. Now these are all over where I live. And they're in state parks. So as you come in, there'll be a big sign, and any state park you're going to will have a sign, shooting permitted or shooting not permitted. And if it's permitted, well, some of them will have places like this that are, this has been here for 20, 30 years, I believe. It's very established. Right now there's a dozen people up here. But at other ones, you just have to, the regulations. You have to have a backstop, okay? Something that will stop the bullet. You can't just be flinging bullets out into the world, right? You're responsible for where that bullet goes. So you have to have a good backstop. But you can shoot, and it's all free. Now this one, if you can see, it's pretty trashed. And that's the sad reality, is that people come up here. I'd say 99.9% of the people are good. They clean up after themselves. They use the appropriate targets, right? You're not supposed to be using glass, and there's all kinds of things that when you blow them up, well, that's spreading all this shit everywhere. But you can see this one's a little dirty right now. They have volunteer groups that come up here, keep it clean. It's pretty beautiful. Yeah, I'm the only one sitting here right now. I mean, there's a group of shooters over here, a group of guys. They just got off, but it's free. That's the beautiful thing. And the reason I talk about it is because a lot of you who watch can't shoot at all, which is it's devastating to me. The laws where you live are just mind-blowing to us here. But I know it hurts. And then some of you can shoot, but you live in a place where you can only shoot in indoor ranges. So I encourage you to book a vacation to Oregon. Come up, talk to me in the comments. I will direct you where to go. There's hundreds of these places, and it's all free. You're outdoors, and you can camp. So just back here, I'll set up a campsite. So it's the best of both worlds. You can practice your bushcraft, and you can practice your firearms, which are, what's more important than those two things? It's all right here. It's all free. So I know it's a blessing. I'm very blessed to have this. But if you ever want to come to Oregon, you just let me know. Oh, I see there's people. Now let's see if I can see any comments. If my video is clear and my audio is clear, leave me a comment so I know, because I can't tell. Still haven't figured out how to see the comments when I'm live streaming. There's got to be a setting. I need to spend the time and figure it out, because all I see is a quick boom and it's gone. There's got to be a way to make it stay. Well, my eternal hunt for my lighter continues. There it is. So I'm up here filming a video, and since it had signal all the way up, I said, hey, give it a try. Let's see if it comes through. If we've got enough power to go live. And if you don't have enough signal, it won't let you go live. So it let me go. I think we're going. We'll find out afterwards, but I'll take you off the tripod here in a minute and walk around. There's just a group finishing up over here, and I don't want to intrude. Because firearms you should have no issue with it. I'm 100% all about firearms. And your legal right here in this country to have your firearms and shoot them, carry them, do everything. But some people, it's like a big secret. Even someone knowing that you're a gun enthusiast or that you support the Second Amendment or whatever's happening, it's a big deal. So I don't want to out anybody. I know people that have to lie to their families to come shoot. They have to hide their weapons. I mean, if you're in that situation, You shouldn't be in that situation, basically. But I understand if you got to do it, you got to do it. This group's taking off. I'll turn the camera once they leave. Yeah, I'm just shooting a video real quick on my Glock 19 practice drills and hearing protection. You can see here I've got my hearing protection on. Well, I'm showing something that's very important. You know, there's all kinds of ways that you can damage your hearing. You don't even realize you're doing it. Rock concerts are huge. I played music for years, and I definitely have some ringing in my ears because, you know, when it's going off and you've got that energy and you're right down in that speaker and singing it and it's all there, or you're at a concert and you're right up by the speaker feeling that bliss, that high, damaging your hearing. So I'm just doing a little video on how I've been taught to save your hearing, which is basically you've got your earplugs first and then your hearing protection. So you're doubling up. And these are electronic. They're actually incredible spy devices. If you put these on and get in a room and there's somebody 20 feet away, you can have these on, turn them on. You can hear every single word that they're saying, literally. It's just an incredible spy device.
Are you picking up brass?
No.
Do you mind if I pick up brass really quick?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You'll need a bigger bag.
Huh?
You'll need a bigger bag.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm live streaming now on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I'll stay out of your way.
You're fine. Yeah, people come up here and there's endless brass here. So if you reload, I'll take the camera down and show you, but there's thousands. So you come up here, you spend an hour. Some people come up and they've got a big Yofi, my friend. Shalom. They've got a big roller and it scoops up the brass and it's all free. Endless. But sometimes you come up and there's none because people have come up. There's whole groups that, I mean, think of the hundreds and hundreds, thousands of dollars that you're saving by grabbing the brass. If you got enough of it, you could even sell it. Yes, Glock 19 today. Oh, it was too quick. I couldn't see who it was. Yeah, I'm just up shooting a video. I'm up in the woods. I'm only 1 hour from Portland. That's how close, that's how lucky we are. Literally 60 minutes in the car and boom, you're up in the woods. I'm at 1,200 feet right now. Beautiful day, it's getting warm. It was real cold this morning, but I bet it's 70 degrees now. If you don't watch my videos, 69? Yeah. I've got a big, bad habit of telling you what the weather is when I have no idea. If you watch through the years, I'll say, well, yeah, it's nice out. Right now it's, you know, it's probably 85. And then I'll look and it was, you know, 70. It doesn't matter. So I'm just up filming a video on ear protection, steps you can take to save your hearing. If you've been around, you know, boom, 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 you know that it's brutal for your hearing. Yeah, I'll turn the camera around here. Show you what I see. Yeah, I'm in the van, so she made it up. Beautiful. Added some oil, just to be sure. Benny Bushcraft, how's the baby? I want to see the baby. I want to see photos. Put them on, make a little YouTube. What do I think about Maxpedition? What gear? I've had Maxpedition stuff. What do I think about anything? I mean, it depends on what you're paying for it. If you get it for free, it's beautiful. If you get it for, you know, $100, well, that's money. But the Maxpedition I've had has been solid. You know, tell me exactly which gear it is, and I can tell you. She's good. All right. That's good news, Benny. I'm happy for you. Benny just commented he just had a baby. He and his wife just had a baby. He's in England. And he says the baby's good, so that's all we want to hear. We want to hear that baby's eating, pooping, and sleeping, right? That's all that matters. All right, I'll get you off this tripod. It's going to be a little bumpy. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. There we go. Yeah, so I'll turn you around here. I was trying to see if it would let me, look at that. There she is, hiding. Yeah, it does. How beautiful. Okay, yeah, because I'm not using the app that comes with this tripod that I'm using. But look at her in all her glory. She's back. She's back where she belongs, which is in the woods. I can tell she's happy too. Just to be back up here. But this is real typical of all the places I go. You'll have a gravel road leading in. And it's real, yes, that's my ride. She's back. After 12 months, she is back. So you'll have a gravel road like this leading in. Right now it's in pretty good shape. You give it another 2 months, maybe a different story. And they get super washboarded, so you just have to get used to going, you know, a mile an hour, because you will rip your vehicle apart if you try and go too fast and you don't have modern suspension. See if I can get a nice view of these mountains here. So I'm in Western Oregon. I'm over by Tillamook, if you want to look up where I'm at. But this is where I camp and do all my stuff. I take people up here and train them, do classes. Pretty spectacular. And this again is 1 hour from downtown Portland, Oregon. So if you ever want to come visit me, you know, you can even come up. If you want to come visit, I'll take you up and do a class. Uh-oh, the quality is not good. Yeah, we may not. I wonder if we're jumping around. Let me move back over here. But if you ever come to Oregon, fly into Portland, you let me know. I can bring you up to many places like this that you will love. And the reason it's such a blessing is that it's all free. So we're extremely blessed to have that. Endless. Endless. I'll take you out here on the shooting range. Rule number 1 is always make sure that there's nobody shooting. No one's here. So it's just me. This is just a little berm. You can set stuff up. So this doesn't qualify as a backstop. But behind it, you can see, you know, that's a good backstop. Unless you've got some psycho who's, you know, lobbing straight up in the air. That backstop's gonna work. Yeah, I've had a lot of friends from Israel come visit me. Sometimes you get lucky and you can find these. See, there's a nice one.